Welcome to the demo of a game called Meganaut. Now, this game caught my eye because of this imagery over on the Steam store page. I'm not normally one to play horror games, but I am intending to take YouTube a bit more serious, so that is also why I thought of expanding the genres that I play in just a little bit. On the Steam page, it says it's going to take us through the first 10 minutes or so, and then it might contain 1 or 2 jump scares. But without further ado, here is my playthrough of the Meganaut demo. This very first screen here with a lot of text sets the premise for these first 10 minutes. It gives us our reason to go out and explore the more abandoned parts of this structure. We are looking for Seija, a maintenance engineer who has not returned from his shift. The area that he explored is considered very dangerous, and the main question is, why hasn't he come back? As his friend and scavenger, we have offered to lead the investigation to his disappearance. Ooh. Ascend and talk to the maintenance engineers in the area for clues. Descend and ascend with Q and E respectively. Oh, there's a little light there. So eerie to have this like light, to have this sphere illuminate just things around me. Ugh, horrible. After being both terrified and amazed at the scenery, we make our way to our very first engineer to get our very first clue. This engineer tells us that Seija was working on the guide wire above and that we should look there for further clues. Guide wire above. Oh, there's a light over there. Let's follow the lights, as any good video game trope is. Zoom out and in with the mouse. I wonder why I would have to do that. Well, we all saw the creature at the on the Steam page. Wonder if it makes an appearance here. Let's see, is there anyone here? Oh, another little light here. This next engineer just sends us off to talk to another engineer that is further along on the guide wire. I see someone over there. Nice. Looks like it's very much the light is where you have to go. Ooh. This engineer seemed a little bit closer to Seija than all of the other engineers, and he tells us that we should continue going along the wire until we reach the abandoned lab and search there for further clues. Ugh. So eerie. Well, another guide wire. Can I go up? Nah, it comes clipping through. Alright. Following it down we go. Also, don't mind the dog barking in the background. We had the window open, and some people were talking and having fun, and our dog is a proud member of the fun police, so she had to put a stop to that. Ooh, spooky. Alright, there's a little computer here. Wonder what that says. The computer that I interact with tells us that Seija was indeed here and that he was found in the access logs. It also shows that he was looking for something called a M-inject tool and that there are 3 of those tools somewhere in this facility. Well, let's just go to where the lights are. As we descend further into the lab, we see a suit in a glass casing with an orb, and this gives us some in-game lore. Apparently, the orb that we have above our head is a quantum levitation device. This device is nuclear powered and tethered to our suit so that it allows us for free movement in the vast deepness of the ocean. It mentions a few other things, that functionality may decrease in hot areas where you need to walk, and also states that the orb can be used as a light and as a power source. And then there's a little light over here. I think this might be the tool that they talked about, and then that would be the elevator. Yeah, functional inject tool. Nice. And then I guess this is where I follow. Yeah, there's not much else here. Very linear demo so far. I searched Seija's apartment for clues to his whereabouts. What I found was concerning. Honestly, this part kind of confused me. We are inside of Seija's apartment looking for clues, and according to the screen, we would found something shocking, but the only thing that I could find that was actually shocking was the texture for the pile of clothes that was on the ground, because honestly, it looked like a dead body. Is this like a body? Unwashed clothes. Seija seems to have become a regular conspiracy theorist, believing that there is something beyond the habitat. And honestly, I'm nothing the wiser, and we just end up leaving the apartment. Alright. Said it himself. Down is the way to go. Something could have been stalking me this entire time. As long as it stays in the shadows, I would never know. That is eerie. Oh. Cables. Oh. What are you? Can I already interact with you? I can. Okay. The generator I just interacted with is one of 3 power generators that are powering a giant fan that is blocking my way. I just happened to stumble upon 2 of them as I make my way in this little section. This probably just tells me that I need to turn everything off. The fan has kept running by 3 power nodes. Yeah. Very simple rule of 3. Can I determine anything from this? Doesn't look like it. Alrighty. Down we go. As we continue further down looking for Seija, I do want to take a small moment in order to thank you for sticking around so far. This is the very first time that I'm experimenting with the format that you're currently watching, and if you stuck around so far, I want to say thank you very much. YouTube has been a dream ever since 2017, and I keep coming back every single time, and hopefully 2025, hopefully that might be the year that I finally make something of myself, and I could never do it without people watching. Imagine something just being in my shadow. Whew. They want to do some trickery. They could make the shadows into hands, and they try and catch you. Oh, that'd be scary. Okay, so that's all blocked off. Oh, I see something in the distance. Seeing the red light in the distance, we continue along our way, and we cannot shed the eerie feeling as we get closer and closer. Ugh. Oh, goosebumps. Yikes. Well, there's a light there as well. This is not Seija. They are dead. Their distress light is on. Looks like they've been down here for quite a while. I wonder what the maintenance engineer is doing this far from the wall. Probably just like Seija, wanting to explore, right? Oh, this is collapsed as well. And there's a light over here. Alright, let's just keep going. Oh, it's lighting up a bit. Oh, there's a cable here. Oh. Seija? Ah, man. And so the demo of Meganaut comes at an end. We did not see the giant creature, which is a little bit of a bummer, not gonna lie. But regardless of that, it is incredibly atmospheric, and I loved the feeling of eerie and dread as we swam into these dark places. Meganaut currently does not have a release date, but the demo is still up on the Steam store page for you to try.